All right, so today is Monday, March 30th, 2020, and I'm Bob Johnson from the Emma S. Clark Memorial Library. At the library, I'm the Manager of Information and Technology Services, and with us this morning is Jen Mullen. Jen, introduce yourself.
I am Jen Mullen. I am a tech librarian at Emma Clark Library, and today we are here to unbox the
Amazon Fire Stick 4K. All right, so basically when you order it from Amazon, if you already have an Amazon account, it'll come pre-configured, so you just need to unbox it, get to know the parts, and plug it into your television. And we're going to go over some of those settings later in the week. But for today, we're just going to unbox it. So this is a brand new Fire Stick 4K. And Jen, you want to go over the pricing? So 4K is how much again? I forget.
The 4K, which is the newest one, that is around $50. The older ones, which obviously is not the 4K, but they still work. I have a bunch of them at home. They are about $30 on Amazon. So the one that Bob is unboxing right now is the newest one. It is 4K and it is $50. So
and really the only difference, the big difference between the 4K one is you can control the power on your television and the volume on your television, which is huge.
Yeah.
Huge upgrade over the old one. You couldn't record. You had to have those two remotes, one of which always gets lost.
Yep.
So this is a big upgrade for that. And if you have a 4K TV, this will play all the 4K content that's possible. So,
I don't have a 4K TV, but that's okay.
You do have neither do I. It's okay. So once you unbox it, you'll never ever get all the stuff back in the box the way you find it because it just doesn't fit. So it comes nicely prepped, kind of like the Apples do. It has Amazon user manual for tips and troubleshooting and how to connect to your Wi-Fi and things like that. Don't lose that because that comes in handy. And it has a little bit, a handout on Alexa remote. So Alexa is the voice program that comes with basically anything you get from Amazon, and you can actually talk through the remote and ask the Fire Stick to do certain things like bring up Weather Channel, play CBS or CNN or Fox News, whatever you're going to play, and it'll do that automatically. So
Alexa.
It's Alexa. That's basically what it is. That's better. That's a better way to say that. So first thing we pull out is the charging cord. This will plug into your television in the USB port. I don't know if you guys can all see that. So there's the USB port that would plug into your TV. If your TV's 10 to 12 years old, in the last 10 or 12 years, you have a USB connector on the back of the television that can normally power the Amazon Fire Stick devices. If you don't have a USB connector on the back of your television, you're going to want to plug this into the power dongle that they give you or power adapter they give you, and we'll go over that as well. So the next thing we take out is the Amazon Power Adapter, and if you don't have a USB adapter on the back of your television, you can just plug this right in the dongle like that. This goes into a standard AC outlet, and then the other end of this would go into the Fire Stick, and we'll show you that. All right, let's go over there. Jen, what kind of coffee do you have this morning? I have just regular Dunkin'. That's about it.
Actually, I need another cup. It's
Yeah.
regular Keurig, and I'm not promoting Keurig. I just like it.
So we're going to be doing a bunch of these small discussions, 15 minutes maybe, introductions, and we'll go over some settings and things like that. I see you have your cowgirl hat on. I do have my cowboy hat this morning.
I have my daughter's cowgirl hat on.
That's all. There you go. That's awesome.
So
you do get 2 AAA batteries included with this, so that's kind of neat. You don't have to go hunting for batteries when you get this thing. Really, the control is the remote control. So this controls everything you're going to do with the Fire TV. And it comes very nicely and appropriately wrapped in plastic that you can barely get out.
Turns the TV on, turns the TV off.
Yeah. And volume control.
And volume control.
Volume control is
huge. It is huge, though. I didn't think it was, but it is. It's nice.
It is. Well, you know what? Because I always lose the other remote, or the kids take it and drop it in the couch, and it's gone. So we're just going to open the back of the remote. So this is the remote. And Jen, I really can't see the buttons, so maybe you can explain the buttons.
I can see the buttons, yes. It is. Well, it's a typical Amazon. I mean, the 4K, like we said, the only difference is the power and the volume. You'll notice the circle, you can kind of, it's up and down. Yeah. Yep.
So if you push that in, that's actually kind of your enter button. That's your select or enter button. And then this jog wheel, it's kind of like, remember the old iPod? It's kind of like that. So up is up, down is down, obviously, and then right is right, and left is left. So when you see your options on the screen, that's how you'll choose them. You'll go left this way, right this way, down, up, and then when you want to select one, you'll push the enter button or the select button in the middle. This is the microphone, right? The microphone's up there for Alexa.
Yep.
And it's very sensitive. So if you say, Alexa, play, latest podcast or something from somebody, it'll work. Power button up top, right? What else we got? Home button. We have our
somebody else's. Just to let you know, if somebody else has Alexa at their house and you're on the telephone, you actually turn theirs on as well. I have a lot of fun with that with my sister-in-law.
And you play country songs, right?
And I play country songs that she can't stand. Yep.
And then typical volume up, volume down, mute button. You have fast forward, rewind, a play and pause, and then an options button. So if you're watching a movie or something like that and you push the options button, you'll get usually more information about the movie that you're watching, right? Does that sound right, Jen?
Thank you. Yes. My daughter actually just got me mine.
Did she? Oh, perfect.
Yes. Because it's much, yeah. That's awesome. It was easier. Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. So what we're going to do to put the batteries in was just, it slides out towards the bottom. And once the cover slides off, there's the cover. We're going to take the two batteries. I believe they just pop in one under the other, just like that. And so you have two AAA batteries in like that. Put the cover back on, and you're ready to go. Put that aside. And the next step, ta-da, Jen, what's that? Oh, that's the Fire Stick.
Yes, it is.
And if you followed all the Fire Sticks, since they produced the first one, Jen and I have been doing classes on these at the library. This has just become a glorious piece of hardware. So you plug this into your television, and if it's not a smart TV, that's one of the older TVs, as long as it has an HDMI port, you guys can see that that's the HDMI port right there. As long as it has an HDMI port, you can make your TV open to all kinds of content. Right? You can play music, you can watch movies, TV shows. Jen, do you want to talk about the content that Amazon Prime allows you to access?
Yeah, well, you have to understand something with the Fire Stick. It is kind of like a cell phone. It is a device that has apps. You want something, if you want an app, you have to download the app, and it's very easy to do. You just go into the store, in the Amazon store, and you download the app. Several apps are free, several apps you have to pay for. For instance, a lot of us don't even realize that we already subscribe to Netflix, and Netflix is an app that you can put on the Fire Stick, and you can watch Netflix on any TV in your house if it is, if you have if you have the device plugged in. So, you have the Netflix, you have Hulu, these are paid subscriptions. So you also have Prime, and that's what Bob was talking about before. If you have Prime, which is about, I think, what is it, Bob? $119, $120 for the year for Prime?
Yeah, I want to say it's about $120 a year, but what you get out of it is so worth it, especially if we talk about the shipping, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. So if you have Prime and you automatically, you get you love it. You get the 2-day shipping, free shipping. What people don't realize is that they can also get TV as well, movies, and that is included in your Prime account. So they have their own production companies, and they're pretty much up there. It's really good, and I never watch TV. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. I love it for the content. They have great movies, great originals, Amazon originals, right, Bob? We always promote that. Just like also Netflix too. Netflix has their own as well. So.
Yep. And it's great. You get hundreds of TV shows, thousands of movies right out of the gate. And then Jen and I are going to do another video shortly talking about a la carte TV, which is the phrase that Jen has used to coin this new type of television. So you don't have to have 3,000 channels. You can pick 10 or 15 channels that you really like, that has a lot of content that you really like, and you can add it to your Amazon Fire TV, and that's going to be our next discussion. So to continue the unboxing, so we just have the Fire Stick. This will actually plug into the side of your television, and they include a dongle, and the dongle is because most TVs, if you have it mounted to the wall, or if they're on a credenza or something like that, they're very hard to get to the sides where these HDMI ports are located. So you plug the Amazon Fire Stick into the dongle, and then you plug the end of the dongle, which also has an HDMI port on it, into the side of the television. Normally we suggest this goes in HDMI 1 because many of the TVs have power through the HDMI 1 port, and you can use that power to run the Fire Stick. Although sometimes it will tell you it doesn't have enough power, and if that's the case, if it doesn't have enough power from your television, you're going to want to plug in our charging cable to the AC adapter on your wall behind your television or somewhere on the floor.
With the extension cord.
Right, with extension cord or
That's what
something
I
like that.
use.
And then take the other end of that, and that actually plugs right into the Fire Stick. And
Yep.
this is exactly what you're going to run into. You're going to plug that into the side of your television, and then tune your input on your television to whatever HDMI input you put it on, hopefully one, and then it'll come up with asking you to log into your Wi-Fi. So it'll say, hello, Robert Johnson, or hello, Jennifer Mullen. Thank you for purchasing an Amazon Fire Stick. How do you want to get this on your network? It's got to know what wireless network to connect to.
And that's all in your settings.
All in your settings. And
Yep.
once it does that, it connects to your network. It's the start of something, a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of content there, especially now that you're probably at home. You're going to have a lot of content to review. So anything else, Jen?
No, I think that's it. I mean, like I said, I didn't watch a lot of TV, but when I wound up, we paid for so much. We had like 3,000 stations and none of us watched any of it. So if we did, it was, 2 or 3 stations, at most 5. So what was the point? So that's why we went ahead and we bought the Fire Stick. I really like it. It's very easy to use. We have a Prime account. Why not? And like I said again before, they have great movies, great production company. I would never in a million years think I would watch any of this stuff. And every night I find something new. Every night I find something new. There are series on it, on the Amazon Prime. And like I said before, again, Bob and I were talking about Netflix. Netflix, if you have an account, you just put it on the Fire Stick and it's an app. That's all it is.
Right.
It's just an app. That's it.
If any of you folks have an iPhone or an Android phone, you know what apps are like. This is exactly like that. Just bringing it to your television is all it's doing.
That's it. On a big screen.
So real quick before we wrap it up,
It's mobile. It's mobile.
It's mobile. Because you have a camper. Yeah.
I do. Yes. But I'm just saying, you have your TV wherever you go. You go to a hotel, you bring the Fire Stick, you plug it into the back of the TV, you plug it into the wall for power if you can't, and that's it. You have everything. Your account is with you. So.
So before we wrap it up, we want to just talk a little bit more about these shorts that we're doing for the Emma Clark Library. We're going to have a bunch of these where we talk about technology. And we also have a virtual tech help email that Jen and I both monitor all day, every day. It's called Tech Help, TECHHELP at emmaclark.org. Email us your tech questions. We'll do the absolute best to get back to you in a very quick manner. Like I said, we're monitoring it all day.
Yep, include your barcode and
your phone number.
Yep. That's helpful because then we'll get right back to you.
So expect a lot of new shorts coming out, or short videos just discussing a piece of technology. And hopefully it helps you guys out and you're interested. And the cowboy hats don't hurt, right?
I can't believe you had me wear this. You had me wear this.
Now it's a staple, though. You have to wear it every time. So I hope you guys can put up with some country every time when you're wearing these hats.
I love country. Okay.
So from the Emma Clark Library, from Jen and I, we hope you keep your family and yourself safe and healthy, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Love you guys.